They do and had a fire, and I guess they're always throwing stuff in the fire and burning things.
She says Mason had a can of spray paint.
Shooting the spray paint and to make it even bigger, and it bursts and blew up. He was covered in black spray paint like everywhere, so I think they didn't realize it was as bad as it was.
They later learned Mason has burns to more than half his body.
He's like on the full ventilator, breathing tubes, feeding tubes. He doesn't know what's going on right now, to like the severity of how bad this is. And I think that's the part that's so hard.
She says it's also hard to keep kids safe in a world where social media videos make dangerous activities look cool.
So many of these kids are doing this with the spray paint, and because you see and watch people do it and then nothing happens to them, why would it happen to me?
Now Mason's family hopes other teens will see how serious the consequences can be.
These are the things that can happen. Like
what happened.
Shalom and Shalom. Before I begin, I want to start off by giving all praise on Lord Yahweh, Bashim Shai, Bashim Kakudash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Millstone, peace and salutations unto the elect. Today's lesson is going to be on not tempting the Lord. Alright. So, as you saw in the news clip, Channel 7, this fool, to put it bluntly, this fool, because he's a fool, he was playing with fire, quite literally. He was playing with fire. He was putting some spray paint, whatever, and tempted the Lord. How, you may ask? What the hell are you gonna be doing with some fire just because it's a joke? You think you can just do that and nothing would happen to you? All right, this it's scary to say the least, but at the same time we understand we're not gonna be playing with no fucking fire. All right, we're not gonna be doing these parkour missions. All right, we're not gonna be fucking skydiving and shit. All right, because that's tempting the Lord. Are you putting your faith in very little protection? All right, why are you gonna be skydiving when your parachute can malfunction? And if the parachute malfunctions, that was the Lord doing it. Alright? This is Deuteronomy 6:16. Ye shall not tempt the Lord Yahweh Shai, your power, as ye tempted him in Massa. Alright? So, I'm telling you straight up, do not tempt the Lord. I'm telling you straight up, do not tempt the Lord. But what do our people do? I don't even know if he's a Jake or not, but what do people in general do? They tempt the Lord. And if the Lord can punish us, what makes you think he ain't gonna punish you? He ain't gonna fuck about any other race or any other nation but Israel. So if he punishes us, what makes you think he ain't gonna punish you? If you're not of the tribe of Israel. And even if you are, if you're a wicked 2/3, the Lord gonna kill you just as quick. Alright? So just use wisdom, man. It's not that hard. It is not that fucking hard. Alright? To just stay away from fire. Stay away from stay away from this, that, and the third, stay away from skydiving, even them tall ass roller coasters, I'm not calling you wicked if you like roller coasters per se, but be careful with this, man, alright? But definitely, I would never recommend skydiving, bungee jumping, because you're putting your faith in those little parachutes where they can malfunction anytime, those fucking strings where they can break at any time, just, you're gonna be doing all that, alright? If you want to thrill, watch a fucking scary movie or something, if you want to thrill, do something more, just use wisdom, you're gonna be tempted to the Lord, man. This is Matthew 4:7. Shai said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord, Yahweh Shai, thy power. And it tells you again, because it's that important. Alright? And the scriptures repeat itself constantly, because why? Because it's serious. All right. If you tempt the Lord, eventually the Lord's gonna respond. All right, you asked for it. Boom. You know. So don't be tempting the Lord, man. All right. Do not be tempting the Lord. It's it's one of the worst things you can do. You don't gotta be doing all that. All right. What the hell are you gonna be doing playing with fire? You know. You wanna play with something? Play with basketball. You know. Play basketball. Play a sport. You don't gotta be playing with fucking fire. And they'll probably have some type of wicked shit activity going on. They might have wanted to do some wicked shit after or whatever. You know. And just in case people don't think that the Lord is capable of doing this, this is Job 4:7. Remember, I pray that whosoever perish being innocent, or were the righteous cut off. Alright. So, you know, not that he died, but at the same time, you know, the Lord judges us, you know, because he's in critical condition. He is unrecognizable. Alright. But, you know, I don't want to make it long. Just a quick lesson out there. You know, don't tempt the Lord. Do not tempt the Lord. Alright. But then I'm going to go out praise on Lord Yahweh. Bashim Yashai. Double on Pastor Grimason. Peter Tactics of the Elect. Shalom.